Success. Everyone wants it, but few attain it. Culture and upbringing certainly influence how success is defined, but many people simply don't know what success specifically means to them. And yet, it is so closely linked to happiness.
The first step to success is making a deliberate decision that your life will be a story of success.
That's my expectation. That's my sense of freedom. If you don't declare that for yourself, nobody can give it to you in a package as a gift.
Everybody has a different concept of what it means to be successful. However, I have found a definition that is really powerful, and it's from the late Earl Nightingale, the Dean of Self-Development, who defined success as the progressive realization of a worthy goal.
What if you don't have a dream or goal, you ask? Benjamin Franklin had a reply for this one. He said, "Some people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. Everyone has a dream."
Let's take a look at money and material things. Can they make us happy? Let me paint a picture. A young man has a job and lives in a small apartment. He saves some money, buys some things, and wants a bigger place to live, so he buys a nice, modest home. He continues to work hard. He makes more money. He buys a nice car and even more things. Then he decides to move again. This time to a big house. He leaves his neighbors and his friends, and he moves to a wealthier neighborhood where there are really big houses. Whoa! He can fit a lot of things in this new big house. He makes new friends, so he works even harder. Maybe even does things that he doesn't want to do, like walking over people, neglecting his family. Maybe even gets sick from all this work. Then one day, suddenly, the man is old. He becomes bored with his things. He gives them away or he sells them. And he moves back to a small apartment and reflects on his life. What do you think he'll remember most in his old age? His first car or his first girlfriend? Will he remember how wonderful that big TV was in that big house, or how great it felt when his little daughter hugged him? What will be his wishes? What will be his regrets? See, when we become too overly attached to material things, to collecting possessions, it's as meaningless and frustrating as falling in love with someone who does not love you back. We may love jewelry, big cars, fancy clothes, yes, but they can't love us back. This is wasted energy and an empty life. Don't be trapped by materialism in this great land of opportunity. Know what your purpose is. Focus on your goals. Buy only the things that you need to reach your goals.
According to most definitions, successful people generally feel good about themselves and others, are motivated and persistent, uphold their integrity, maintain a sense of humor, and nurture their physical and spiritual health.
No one's estimation or no one's guidelines or no box that people can draw around you should limit your achievement.
Happiness is a side effect. Pursuing happiness does not make us happy. Pursuing something that uses our skills, that makes a difference for others, that helps us lose ourselves in our work. Those are the things that make us happy. Across the fields of yesterday, he sometimes comes to me, the little lad just back from play, the boy I used to be. He looks at me so wistfully when once he's crept within. It is as if he hoped to see the man I might have been. No country or society is perfect. But in spite of America's imperfections, it's still the one country in the world where an individual can achieve the impossible. People coming from other lands have been beating the odds for generations, achieving success despite many obstacles. We encourage you to stay excited about America, this America the beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Thanks for being with us.